Hello, good morning students. Welcome to virtual classes. In today's class, we will discuss about another very important topic in English grammar and composition, that is interview skills. So here you will have a choice. So you will be asked two questions. You can choose any one of them and write. One each carries 10 marks. So first type of question, they will give you questions related to interview, theoretical questions. They may ask you about a meaning of an interview or a types of interviews or what formalities a candidate has to follow while attending an interview. Such type of questions will be asked. So another question, they will give you a profile of a great personality, a name and their qualification, date of birth, achievement, works, awards, and based on the profile you have to make 10 questions and answers which you will ask to a celebrity. So in today's class we will discuss about the meaning, the definition and types of interviews. Come, let us start. Let us know what is an interview. Interview, as defined by the Oxford Advanced Learners Dictionary, it is a formal meeting at which somebody is asked questions to see if they are suitable for a particular job or course of study of a college or university. There are varieties of interviews will be there, and interviews will be conducted for a different purposes. They may conduct an interview to select for a particular job. This is called as job interview or recruitment interview. Or they may also conduct an interview to find out the suitability of a candidate to take up a particular course for a college or university. Or it is a private meeting between a people where questions are asked and answered. To ask somebody about their life, opinions, especially on radio or television or for the newspaper or for magazine. You must have seen in newspapers and television great celebrities will be interviewed like Dr. Narendra Modi or many of great cricketers. There will be questions asked about their life, their education, their achievements, their career, their opinion about their fields, and what message that they would like to give to the audience. So you can see such kind of interviews. It is an interviewing a great personality, so which serves as inspiration for the young generation. Let us see, when it comes to a meaning of the term interview, basically an interview is a conversation between two people, that is an interviewer and the interviewee, where questions are asked by the interviewer to obtain information from the interviewee. Here the person who asks questions, we call it as a interviewer, and the person who answers the question, we call it as an interview. In a job interview, employer or HR of a company or MD of a company who conducts an interview is the interviewer, and the candidate or an applicant who attends an interview, we call it as an interviewee. In interviewing a great personalities and a newspaper reporter or media person who questions the great personality, we call it as an interviewer, and the personality who agrees to answer the questions, we call it as an interviewee. The word interview can have a different meanings. For example, a reporter interviews a celebrity for a television. This kind of interview can be one-to-one, but usually when it comes to television, where there are reporters from different channels. So though it may be one-to-one interview, one person will ask a question and another person will answer to a question, but there are number of reporters who will telecast the program at a time. Now let us see what happens in a job interview. There are also job interviews which a person has to go through in order to get a job he wants. Job interviews are usually face-to-face interviews and includes paperwork also. During an interview, this kind of an interview, a candidate can expect to be asked questions about their educational background, their previous work experiences, and the questions related to their personal characteristics and the goals. But what happens after that, it depends upon interview style and how a candidate answers. Now let us see what are the various kinds of interview, various types of interviews generally we can see. The first one is job interview. As the name itself indicates, a job interview is nothing but it is an interview conducted by a company, either by a one person or a group of people or a panel of people to a candidate in order to find out the suitability of a candidate to a particular job. They wanted to assess the skill, communication knowledge and the subject knowledge, everything they are going to test. So here obviously the employer, that is a future boss, asks questions about their career, personality, life, and obviously so a candidate has to answer honestly and they have to impress. So it depends upon how a candidate performs. So either they will be selected or rejected from the a particular job. Now let us see a problem interview. So problem solving interview, it is also called as problem solving interview. Here the questions are asked in order to identify and test and measure candidates' approach to a difficult and unusual situation. Hiring is nothing but selecting or appointing a candidate with a strong problem solving skill can be hugely beneficial for a company. So you need to assess their problem solving skill carefully. So in this kind of interview, obviously a candidate will be given a particular situation where there is a problem. So what kind of approach that he follows, how he is going to solve a particular problem, so will be tested. Obviously there are various kinds of the problems which arise in everyday situation and a candidate should be able to handle the problem and find a solution. So they are going to test this kind of a skill in a candidate through this interview. Then assessment or appraisal interview. So obviously assessment or appraisal interview, here in this kind of an interview they are going to assess or verify or examine the candidate's way of working and their skill. So an appraisal interview is a formal discussion process between an employee and his manager. It is one of the best way for an employee to increase productivity and to change work habits. In appraisal interview, an employer and an employee discuss the performances of the individual and the key areas of their improvement, how the employee can grow through feedback and mechanism. An appraisal interview gives an employee a chance to shield himself from a poor evaluation by the manager. It also gives the manager an opportunity to spell out his or her reviews. It helps the employee to determine whether there is a need for training if they lack in any particular skill or and who will be promoted, demoted and retained or fired. Obviously, so through assessment or appraisal interview, the employer or the manager is going to assess the working style and the working knowledge of an employee, and if there is any lack in skill, so obviously can undergo any training. So otherwise obviously it will help them to whether to promote a candidate for a higher position than which he has appointed or a demote, in the sense reduce his designation or detain, or even it will be sent out of the job. Again, a stress interview, as the name itself indicates, such interviews are conducted for the jobs which are to be performed under stressful conditions. The objective of stress interview is to make deliberate attempts to create stressful or strained conditions for the interviewee to observe how the applicant behaves under stressful conditions. Obviously, in modern world, most of the most of the jobs there will be a stress related work. Obviously the candidates would be able to manage their stress and work properly. They wanted to test how a candidate would be able to perform the work under a stressful conditions. For that, obviously they make a purposeful attempts to create such kind of a conditions, stressed conditions for an interview, and we are going to observe how a candidate is going to handle that situation. So the common methods used in this is frequent interruptions, or keeping silent for an extended period of time, or asking too many questions at a time, or making a derogatory remarks about a candidate, or accusing him of he is lying. The purpose is to observe how a candidate behaves under stressful conditions, whether he loses his temper or gets confused or frightened. They wanted to test the stability of a candidate, so that whether he is able to manage stressful conditions or not. Then we have a in-depth interview, the depth interview it is called as the term itself implies. The depth interview tries to portray the interviewee in depth and detail. It accordingly it covers the life history of an applicant along with his work experience, academic qualifications, health, attitude, interest, hobbies. This method particularly suitable for executive selection. Expectedly depth interview involves more time, money in conducting it. Suppose obviously, so as the name itself indicates, it is used to find out the employee's information in depth about a qualification or experience or his attitude, his health, his interest, hobbies, and all those things. It takes obviously a lot of time and money. So there are other kinds of interviews also, which generally we can see in a modern types. So a few of such kind of an interviews or screening type interview. Usually this method of interview is conducted to screen the candidate for further selection process. This can be to develop familiarity and suitability of the candidate at the initial level. This type of interview is a shortlisted candidate. So here this type of interview is to select a candidate for further interviews. So for that it is they wanted to make a short list of an applicants so for an interview. So again we have a panel interview, or it is also called as a committee interview. In committee or panel interview offers a sheer case of evaluation of a candidates by a group of experts from the different domains. Obviously in this kind of an interview, a group of evaluators, experts, a group of experts from the different fields are going to evaluate the candidate's ability or suitability for the post. Within an organization, a group of experts from the different departments can evaluate the suitability of the candidate to fit for the profile. Committee can draw experts from the different fields like finance, marketing, communication, and body language to evaluate the candidate. A committee can have a coordinated efforts to evaluate the candidates to manage his time, stress, information, and effective way. This we call it as a committee or a panel interview. Then we have a group interview. It is for evaluating the skill of a candidate. Group interviews can give you an opportunity to the selector to evaluate the ability of a candidate's skill, a team skills, coordination, emotional intelligence, ability to politely intervene, and cooperate skills. Obviously, in a group interview, how an individual behaves in a group, which helps an interviewer to evaluate the skills in a candidate, how he is going to cooperate with the others, his ability of a cooperation, whether he has got a team skills, a team spirit, or a leadership qualities, or emotional intelligence, how politely he would intervene in a group discussion, etc. Obviously, group interviews are also good for the selection of a team for a specific teamwork of a job. Then we have a lunch interview. Lunch interviews can be opted to test the personality of a candidate in a casual context. Such interviews is to test the preparation of a candidate for such context, ability to maintain a formal behavior and a body language in spite of informal context can be evaluated. Obviously, here during a lunch it is an informal situation. How he is going to, how he is able to maintain a formal behavior and a formal body language in an informal situation. Okay, so how he orders a food, manages a table manners, manages resources, and still attend the interview can help the evaluator to draw certain conclusions. So lunch interviews can also be good for certain positions which are domain specific to see the personal manners, table manners, value, and belief system, etc. Then we will have a telephone interview. You know that as the name itself indicates, telephone interviews is a convenient means of conducting interview. So here telephone interview can evaluate a para language skills of a candidate. So ensure the time zone compliance, avoid unnecessary phone call during the time when the telephone interview time is fixed. These are the things you need to do. Avoid a cross-talk interaction with other family members during an interview. Keep your credentials handy so that you can refer to them and answer. During telephone interview, you have to follow this. So avoid unnecessary phone call during the time of interview. Avoid a crosstalk and listen to a person who is speaking. Then you try to answer. An interaction with other family members you have to avoid. And you have to keep all your certificates. It may be academic certificates or any other certificates in with you. So suppose if they may ask you, you need to able to provide them. Now let us continue with a few questions. What are the preparations to be made to face an interview? That is a face-to-face interview. Obviously, for job seekers in today's challenge in a job market, getting in front of an actual live person to an interview is itself a great task. Secondly, and getting and accepting a job offer letter is another miracle. Finding out if you want to get a job, find out everything one can about the place where you are going for an interview, their business, their product, their position in the industry, their reputation, the competition, their financial suitability, stability, and key decision makers who work there, studying the company's website, taking note and jotting down the questions related to their business that one can ask at the end of the interview will certainly sound like one has done one's homework and that one is informed about them when asked the inevitable question, how much do you know about our company? Find out everything about the person that will be interviewing. So finding out bio on the company website, the more one learns about the interviewer, the better performed one will be to connect in a personal level. As we know that what are the preparations that you have to make to attend a face-to-face interview. So obviously you have to know more information about the company and the industry, the reputation. So to answer very well in that situation. Obviously, you can also do that. So carefully think through each element of a job description for the position being interviewed before and. So telling stories is a very powerful interview technique. Preparing brief stories about the past accomplishments and experiences that illustrate how one has provided value to the past employer. Being ready to tell stories and demonstrate with detail how one can fit each and every requirement they listed. Paying attention to grooming and the personal hygiene, obviously. So you should be able to say clearly how your work in the past employer. Obviously should be able to groom yourself, dress yourself according to the situation, and obviously your hygiene, it may be hair, nail, braid. So be on time, not too early, and never be late. Have a firm handshake. It contributes that all important first impression. Speaking clearly and trying to convey enthusiasm and energy through tone of voice, making eye contact, paying attention to your posture, mirroring the vocal coordinates and a body language of an interviewer, and projecting a positive attitude is critical key. All these things one has to do if you want to impress your employer. Now they may also ask a question like this. Mention the different phases of interview. Yes, so job interviews provide opportunities for the job applicants to sell themselves to the potential employer. Here, potential employer in this is very good company where you will have a better job opportunities and also a good pay scale and also professional growth. Well reputed companies, and sell yourself refers to getting a job. You have to get selected by that company. So, job interviews provide opportunities for the job applicants to sell themselves to the potential employer. Job applicants need to invest their time in preparing for the interview and understanding the interview process. Different phases comprises the complete job interview process. The job applicant should understand the purpose of each phase and how to make the best impression. So obviously you have to prepare well for the interview. So first is preparation. The preparation phase comes before the actual job interview and requires the most substantial time investment by the job applicant. The job applicant needs to research the company's history and values, review potential questions that they may ask, and choose an outfit to wear, and locate the company on a map. So before attending interview you have to make all these preparations. Where is the company, and obviously you have to invest the time, all these things, and research about company's history, value, and review potential questions what they may ask, and dressing up, what kind of dress you have to wear. Then greeting. The interview begins with the greeting phase. The job applicant greets every person he or she meets that day. This includes the receptionist as well as interviewers. As the job applicant greets each individual, he or she should shake the other person's hand, look him in eye, and introduce himself or herself. This introduction needs to include the applicant's name, the name of the person with whom he or she is meeting. Yes, so that you need to do that. Then you have to go for a rapport. After greeting phase, the job applicant enters the rapport phase. During this phase, the job applicant establishes a good rapport with each person he or she meets. Establishing rapport allows him to build a relationship with the other person and allows the other person to remember him favorably after interview ends. So information gathering. The interview then moves into information gathering phase. The applicant uses this phase to gather information about the company, such as markets, where the company operates, potential opportunities, or what the company culture is like. Then selling oneself. The interview also includes selling phase. So during selling phase, the applicant sells himself or herself to the interviewer. He or she talks about the way that his qualification matches the needs of the company. So this is actual interview phase. Then the closing phase ends the physical interview. During this phase, the applicant requests business cards from the interviewer and expresses his interest in the job, and he shakes hands with interviewer, and he also asks the interviewer about the next step of hiring the process. Yeah, so these are the certain important steps that you need to remember and know for the examination point of view. Thank you. We'll continue in the next video.